Hello students, today we have to start with chapter 6 part 2 video class 4 science. Yes, this is part 2 of digestion chapter. In this chapter, we're going to learn about microbes, types of microbes and their harmful and useful effects. The first word microbe. Microbes means microorganism. That means very little, very tiny living organism which are visible only with the help of microscope. We cannot see them with our own eyes. Now, where are they present? They are present everywhere in air, water, and in our body also. We cannot see them. Now, different types of microbes are virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoa. In the picture, you can see all the microbes are present here and they all are of different shapes. Coming to harmful microbes, some microbes are very much dangerous. Those are known as germs. So we have given the term germs for the harmful microbes. Disease causing microbes, the microbes which are responsible for various diseases are known as germs. Now here we are giving you some examples of diseases caused by various microorganisms. The first is virus, common cold, influenza, mumps, chickenpox. You all have heard about these diseases. So these diseases are caused by virus. Second is your bacteria, tuberculosis. You very well know TB, then whooping cough. Tuberculosis, whooping cough. Bacteria is responsible for these diseases. Third is fungi, athlete's foot, ringworm. So these are fungal diseases. Fourth is protozoa, malaria, dysentery, and food poisoning. A protozoan is responsible for all these diseases. So these were the diseases caused by different organisms. Now, out of these, some are also helpful microbes. Like you all have eaten bread. Why the bread is fluffy? Because yeast is responsible to make the bread fluffy. Then we all enjoy curd, a special bacterium which is lactobacillus responsible for making our yogurt. Some bacteria, they decompose, they break down the dead animals and plants and help them to go back to the soil and enter the life cycle. Now the question arises, how the harmful these microbes spread? So they spread by various ways. As they are present everywhere, they spread through air, water, and contaminated food. Contaminated food means the food which is already infected. Through contact with infected animal. If we come in contact with an infected animal who is already suffering from some diseases, so it can pass this harmful or the responsible this microbe to the next person. From person to person, a sick person can infect a healthy person. Now, we have to protect ourselves from this harmful germs or harmful bacteria. There are certain steps. If we follow these steps in our daily life, we can prevent the spread of such diseases. So the first one is washing hands frequently with soap and water. You can see the picture. Covering your mouth when we cough and sneeze. If we are coughing, it is our duty to cover our mouth with our handkerchief. Staying away from infected person. If a person is suffering from a particular disease in our home or elsewhere, we need to stay away from him, or we have to keep distance. Avoid the consumption of stale food. Avoid is to prevent consumption, is to eat. Stale food is the food which is infected, which is not fit for eating. So we have to avoid eating stale food. We should consume fresh food. So these were the steps by which we can prevent the spread of our diseases. This was all about microbes and their effect, harmful and useful effects, and the protection from germs. Thank you.